I'd like to introduce myself. I am Hope Hawyood, and I am fortunate enough to serve as a county commissioner here in Randolph County.
I'm Leia Stiegmann. I am the strategic program coordinator in the Office of the County Manager for Randolph County Government.
Randolph County is a rural agricultural community, and we are very proud of that. We have a lot of small towns, and so we love that small town agricultural feeling. However, things are about to change in Randolph County with the largest ever economic development project in North Carolina taking place here, with Toyota Battery Manufacturing North America locating here in North Carolina in Randolph County. So there will be a lot of challenges with our schools, with our zoning. We will need to change, but we want to do so in a way that we can accommodate the growth, that we can welcome people who would like to come and join us and call Randolph County home, but in that way that we can preserve who we are, that agricultural, rural feel that defines us.
We've really seen a tremendous amount of growth with our funded agencies and our departments that were recipients of our opioid settlement funds from the beginning of kind of not understanding the relevance of just day-to-day data, because these are heart folks. They are on the ground doing this work, to now being able to tell their other partners, you know, hey, what's the outcomes of your program? Did it go well? What did you learn? What can I learn from you? And really being our agents in the community, kind of pushing that evidence-based approach and expecting those kinds of results and outcomes from the people that they work with as well.
I would like to say one of the values I think I bring is empathy. I taught school, and when you teach school, you know what your families look like. I taught in our city system and in our county system. There is a difference. And you see those children, you see those parents, you see those grandparents that are raising them, and you understand what your community looks like. You see where the gaps in services are. And having that empathy and that knowledge enables me to understand the work and the value of our nonprofits and how they work with government to meet the needs of our citizens.
I do a lot more learning than teaching. It's not really my position to be in a teaching role, but I'm so thankful that I get to be in a learning position for the majority of my job. I learn from our community partners. Something that I've learned is that you kind of have to be where they are. You want to be where your citizens are. You want to be where your community partners are. Getting out there, putting your feet where their feet tread. You kind of learn the ins and outs, and you learn their language, you learn the passion language that they speak, and then it gets a lot easier to talk about things like data and kind of the hodgepodge of government bureaucracy words that we use, when you can really say, oh, well, you know, in my work, this is what that looks like, and they say, oh yeah, no, we know all about that, and you break a lot of ice when you actually put your feet where their feet are.
I would have to say what gives me hope are the types of people that we have in our churches, our nonprofits, our government departments that meet the needs of our citizens. They are people who are dedicated to the work that they do. They love Randolph County, they love its people, and they have genuine respect for the people they serve. And it gives me hope that as we all work together, we can collaborate and come up with some solutions for the challenges that our families face that will make us a better, stronger county.
Just be available when big funding or grant or collaboration opportunities come up, and have someone you can bounce ideas off of. Sometimes people subscribe to a bajillion newsletters. They know a lot of the opportunities that are available, or at least they get those lists that are available. But the next step can be pretty daunting of putting that together. Most small organizations, and especially small counties and municipalities, rural places, they are teams of one person. And having someone even to springboard off of, even to brainstorm, to talk through projects with, they might not have that resource for themselves. So UNC making themselves available in some capacity to have those kinds of conversations would be really helpful for rural communities.
My favorite activity in North Carolina is hiking the myriad of trails that we have from the coast to the mountains and all here in Randolph County even.
I have to proselytize the kettle corn that's in Liberty, the kettle corn restaurant. You walk in and you're just kind of hugged in the nose by warm sugar, warm hot sugar. It's just fabulous. But if you do get to go down to Seagrove, of course, pottery capital of the world, there's cinnamon rolls at Seagrove Cafe. You have to get there early because they close at 2, and they might run out between 6 a.m. and 10, but they are about as big as your head, and they're the best cinnamon roll you've ever had.